Alright, well, here's how the bank turned out. Go ahead and cut this back some more. Got a nice little swell right there. It isn't nothing too crazy. Should be enough to catch water. And got that sloped on the other side. Should run around the pad here. I'm gonna add a little bit more pavers, put another little patio section here. So I gotta get some of the screenings, fill this up with screenings. And so what the plan is, the whole deal with the pipes is I'll fill this up. You need to screed it out with a pipe, but I'm gonna see if I got enough room. I don't think I do here with this bank, but if I can just take a bucket, back drag it across those pipes, and then it'll be perfectly level to put the pavers down. At least that's the plan anyway. And then what I'll do, notice I got it where it catches 3 of them. After I get this right here, then I'll take this one, move it down there, so I got 3 points of contact. That way you get a good steady grade and you don't have little whoop-de-doos in it. And then everything this way is going to be good and straight. Everything going this way will be good and straight. When you lay pavers down, makes for a nice, smooth, professional looking job. Which I'm by no means a professional paver guy, don't ever plan to be, but I'm over here, got the skid steer here. Need to go get some screenings and put in here. Just a lot easier for me to do it while I'm over here, before we try to start getting grass growing, and don't want to drive over here on this. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then we're gonna hop back over on the front side over here. And got a little bit of dirt here next to the entrance to spread out. And then we got some dirt that's accumulated along the fence out front, and gonna clean that up and spread that out. But I'm gonna jump in the skid steer and we'll get a little bit of gravel base down on this, and I'll be ready for put some pavers in it. Screening, quarter minus, or I don't know, just that everybody calls it something different. that's how this turned out. I'll just put some pavers down. Should be good to go. I'll take that back over to the pile over there. Get rid of it. And I think that's it. I'm done back here. Now I'll get this grass seeded and some straw put on it. Got some sprinklers over here. We're gonna move them over here. That way the grass will pop up. I might come in here, slick this up just a little bit more before I pull out of here, but that's it for this part. Now let's run over here and got a little bit of dirt that's washed in underneath the fence up here on the road front. We're going to dig it back out and spread that around up there in the front yard, and that way you can see it. And won't be long, you'll have some grass out here to be looking nice. Alright, then I get this cleaned up along this fence. Pull it back, and then I'll come back with the skid steer and scoop that up. Didn't have the camera rolling, but down there at the gate post, daggone bees got after me. That plastic cap on top of there, full of red wasp. Luckily I was on the machine, so they was more worried about the machine and not me. Anyway, I'm gonna leave them alone. Get down here and get this pulled back a little bit. See how the dirt just filled in. Used to be a gap underneath that bottom board, and over time all the dirt done washed off this hill. Probably mainly when we was doing this septic. Had rain, flood, that septic tank popped up out of the ground and all that stuff. So all dirt just piled up here. A lot of it got washed down here against this fence, so I'll do some finish grading here, so we'll just go ahead and pull this back away from the fence here. Get it cleaned up. Get some grass seed, some straw on there. Get it stabilized. well, it's gonna be a wrap on this one. Appreciate y'all watching. Catch y'all in the next one. Main entrance in here to the house. The asphalt driveway. Cobblestone borders around it. That's how the paver job turned out. We got a drain that goes under the driveway out over yonder. Slope's starting to get some grass on it. Grass over here seems to be doing pretty good. And across through here, got that shaped up pretty good. Got it where you can get up on the hill with the mower, or whatever. Got a little spot where you can get around with the mower. And we got this sloped and graded going out that way. We got a water berm there. It's another water break coming off there that goes up and all the way around. That should be catching the majority of the water. And still gotta do some work here. We're gonna build a shop, so I'm not gonna worry about trying to plant this because it'll just get tore up. So we'll worry about that at a later date. Got a nice little patio back here on the corner. This shop's gonna have like a studio apartment, an old kitchen and stuff, and break room type of deal over here. But so this end have like a amenities and whatnot. And then here's the gate going out to the fields or the pasture. But it's all cobblestone in there.